THT TV. Give me those hashtags, get them going. Make sure you go share the stream. We're doing it live. We've got lots of fun stuff planned for you. Hopefully you joined us last week. I obviously look a little different, but it's been a really good time. And again, who am I? I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever, the Prince of Promotion, the King of Commotion, your Master of Ceremonies, and the Ambassador of Entertainment for all things happening right here in old Tucson. Hopefully, you've been having a good week and feeling better as we're starting to navigate our new lifestyle, feeling a little trapped inside. But don't worry, there's lots of great organizations that have been working really hard all week long, including this one, and we've made friends with a lot of them. We're going to be interviewing a bunch of people from all of these places, as well as more musical guests, more artists coming up, and a few excellent sketches. I'm very excited to have that. Lots of comedy, lots of sketch comedy, and lots of fun right ahead. But let's get down to some of this nitty gritty. You see, it's a fundraiser, right? It's a telethon. So hopefully you can donate. We've got some new methods for you to donate. I'm going to tell them to you in a minute. But last week, I believe we have a new total for what we did. And I've got a keyboard. We raised $1,100. Oh my goodness, that's right. $1,100. That is not a... That's a count. It's all right. I'll figure out how this thing works. But yes, we raised $1,100 last week in just 90 minutes. That's a big, big deal. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all of your generosity. It's the greatest city of the world, generosity. And last week we did that, but then also, you know what happened again this week? It's going to happen again. Vantage West matched $500 of that last week. That's how we got to that total. And if we get up to 500 again, Vantage West matches it again. They're going to be doing this for a good chunk of time, or at least as long as we keep things going. So hopefully you're paying attention to all the stuff and thanking some of the sponsors that we've got helping us out here. I'm going to tell you about some of them in just a little bit. But again, I want to tell you a new way that you can donate. You can text. That's right, super easy. Grab that phone. You think you're so smart, right? This thing's a genius. What you want to do is text the word GIVE. That's G-I-V-E. Text the word GIVE to 520-253-7563. That's 520-253-7563. If you text the word GIVE, I believe someone will get back to you and we'll figure out how we get all our donations going in that system. So it's a brand new way to donate. You can donate at TucsonHelpingTucson.com and follow the links. I've got my man Joel working the comments section over at Facebook. I've got to go log on to Facebook over there too, but I just want to take care of things. So as we're talking about Vantage West being one of the many great sponsors, we're going to get a graphic up on screen and just talk about some of them. Maybe, you know, drag it out, how great they are. The old V-dubs, I love them the most. Or is it V-dubs? I'm not sure. Either way, Vantage West's been helping us a lot. I got to help them out last year doing some commercials, and they've been really partnering with a lot of these great organizations in town. Startup Tucson being one of them now, and they really helped a lot of people create Tucson Shops Tucson. We're going to talk to Liz Pocock in just a little bit as we find out all about how local businesses are adapting and how Startup Tucson is helping some people get online, which is great. All right, so before we continue, I mentioned last week we have a two-person team inside the studio. The studio is empty over at Brink Media. Brink Media taking care of business for us here. I'm safe in my lovely home deep inside the heart of a mountain. We've got a control man in the control room. We've got a director directing things in the studio. We've got a lot of fun stuff. In fact, why don't we go check things out? How is everyone? Control room, are you there? Check things out. How are we doing?
Hello, Frank, and hello, Tucson. My name is Josh, and I am the director of THT TV. Really, everything you hear and everything you see is my vision in action. Joining me is Malcolm, safely in the control booth with a big piece of glass between us. Malcolm, say hello to the world. You know, Malcolm's a little shy sometimes, but what he's doing in there is important work, because we're here to change lives, and perhaps to change what it even means to live stream. Now, we've put together a humble video for you to enjoy about the inner workings of THTV and what we're trying to achieve here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I've been live streaming before anybody ever paid me to live stream. It's in my blood. It's what gives me life. When they approached me and told me, Josh, you're the only one that can save this community, I thought to myself, they're right. I am the only one. But can I get out of my own way? Live streaming. Live streaming. I've committed to eating takeout 3 times a week. in order to support our struggling local businesses. Although I've found that it's really hard to find keto choices. You know, an entire exemplary career of late nights and hard work has led me to this moment. This is my swan song. And the people of Tucson, they're counting on me, and me alone. And yes, others will help, others will support, see my vision through, but it's up to me to step up and to make greatness. Tucson, I won't let you down. Are we back yet? We're back? Dude, you gotta speak louder. Sorry, folks. So there you have it. A little look behind the scenes, put together by our very own Malcolm here. Although he didn't do the original score I told him to do, but that's okay. We're all trying our best in these trying times. Just know, it could have been better. Frank, back to you.
You gotta love those guys. Josh, you're a great, great guy. I appreciate everything you're doing. You're the real MVP. I mean, obviously, that's very true. Practically a one-man band. And Malcolm, yes, doing a great job. He's got a beautiful singing voice. We're not going to hear it. He's trapped in there in a soundproof booth, but at least everyone's being safe, secure, and social distancing. That's the way we've got to do it, to take care of each other and take care of everybody around town. And that's what we're going to keep doing here at THT TV. You can see we've got a great, great group. We've got a lot of people helping us, but you know what we might need? We might need a little professional help. I do, but we might need a little professional help from some of these big-time celebrities from around Tucson. A lot of us have been reaching out to Miss Diane_Keaton, or at Diane_Keaton. Keep hitting up Miss Diane Keaton. And this week, we're about to get Gronk. We're about to get Gronk. That's right. We're going to get at Gronk. That's right. It's Gronk. He was hosting, I believe, WrestleMania last week. He's your current 24/7 champion of the WWE. But you know him, Super Bowl champion. I believe that he played for, that team. They're real popular. But yes, so we're going to get at Gronk. Gronk is the person to attack. I believe that his, what's his control room? What's his thing? What's his Twitter at? At Rob Gronkowski. That's your man right there. Thank you, control room. Josh, you're a gem. So we've got that going on. Get at Rob Gronkowski. Let's make sure we get at him and make sure that he knows that we're out here keeping Tucson together. That's what we're trying to do. Hashtag Tucson together. That's everything that's happening right here. And a lot of the stuff happening around all of this area is all about small business. Last week, I interviewed a great, great guy all about small business, and his name was Danny Nee. I got to interview him a little bit earlier in the week. We're going to throw to that interview in just a moment. But first, I believe he might have sent me an email. Let me just see if I can find this. Oh, yeah, that's it. So here's from one Danny Nee over at CICTucson.org, right? That's the Community Investment Corp. They're helping us to disperse all of the money that you're donating because I'm not allowed to touch it. So you might as well give it to a professional. So this professional emailed me with this bit of information. Hey, Frank, on last Sunday's call, you asked me to try to come up with a simple way to explain the help we're trying to give. So here's my shot at it. I'm a terrible artist, so I used some clip art, and I just cut and pasted the icons from the internet and didn't purchase them, which is why they have lines behind. It's okay. The basic thing is it was meant for anything for a demonstration. I can use it for that. All right, so he's got a sneaking suspicion that I could actually make this idea work. Well, metaphor, put the PowerPoint with animate, oh, his wife liked it. That's a win. That's what he says. So here are the basics of what we're trying to do with some of the money. It's a lot of this Pay It Forward program. Our local business owners and employees are walking across a chasm on a rope bridge. All right, visualize it. Visualize it. The rope bridge is the revenues needed to stay in business. Okay, keep that. The water, there's water under the, okay, there's water in the chasm, and the water are the expenses that business owners have to pay, rent, salaries, etc. There's a fire, the fire burning on the bridge, i.e. wiping out revenues, is COVID-19. It could be anything right now, but right now it could be anything, a flood or something like that. But right now it's COVID-19. The community donors and investors, those willing to loan the money to businesses across, are an Indiana Jones-like hero. Well, that makes you feel good. And the rope that hero throws are the loans and grants to help the business owners across the chasm. All right. I mean, I still don't really understand what's going on, but he said he sent some art and he said it was terrible. So let's see this man's terrible art. And he's got a few more ways that I can describe it. Just let me take a look at this because he says he's bludgeoned me with information. Hopefully I can picture it by now. It may still be too complicated, but hopefully it gives me some ideas because, this is such an amazing heart-stopping email. Well, he's right. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Let me turn this way. Let's go this way. We're doing the weather. So you can see here what he's got going on. That's correct. All right. This is a fine analogy. You see this? This is our bridge, right? That bridge is what's basically keeping the chasm month to month. So you've got our month to month, right? Each end of the chasm is month to month, right? But we've got that fire right there. That is this COVID-19 problem. And here's all of our cool, hip, young business owners that are having a great time trying to get across that bridge. And look at that. He's got tiny Indiana Jones right over there. That's amazing. This is fine clip art. Danny, why are you picking on yourself? You're all very self-deprecating. You don't need to be so self-deprecating. This is a fine graphic. I feel that I'm learning. And the idea of this metaphor is the fact that sometimes this bridge now represents basically month to month, right? We're trying to get from one month to the other. But what if this bridge is longer, right? And we actually have to make it till summer. That could be some of the problem. And what if this bridge has a bigger fire on the end? We don't quite understand everything that's going on with the situation. So you can see right now, the situation we're in is a little unpredictable, but we do have an idea on how to help and solve it. So think about this. We're all on our own rope bridge, and some businesses, they need help. Some industries need entire bits of help. Like you got 6 people on a bridge. That's an entire industry of non-essential workers being told to go home. So there's a lot that we can do. CIC is taking care of us. I love this. Look how adorable Indiana Jones is. Oh, Danny, this is a fine job that you did. Don't be self-deprecating when you make art. The important thing is that you're making art. This is a fine infographic. I now do understand it, and I didn't need to read all that stuff. This visual attack is the way to understand what's going on. But another way might be to actually talk to the man himself. So I believe that I might have this interview with one Danny Nee, I believe. Yep, it's coming up later. So we've got that coming on. We're going to talk to a bunch of other business owners, some other people coming on up. But before that, enough of the education. I've been rambling a bit too much. And we know that the best medicine for what we're dealing with right now, laughter. So why don't we go check out Keep Tucson Sketchy. Keep Tucson Sketchy takes place usually every single month or every couple months over the screening room. It's the finest sketch comedy show around the old Pueblo. We hope you check it out. I believe that we were looking for some cooking lessons, and we might have them. Let's go check out what Keep Tucson Sketchy's doing with Chef Renee. Chef Renee, take it away.
Hello, I'm Chef Renee, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple dump chili using ingredients you already have in your pantry. We all have canned goods that we bought because we either got too ambitious with a recipe or have been stealing things from our daughter's Thanksgiving Day food drive. Now, you're going to take some refried beans, coconut milk, and beef with juices in it, and you're going to open them up. Now, you can always open a can using a can opener. You're just gonna... where's my can opener? Where is this can opener? Why can I not find my can opener?
You broke it during the last bender, remember? You were trying to open a coconut with it. Made some bomb pina coladas, though.
Well, if you don't have a can opener, you can always open a can with a chef's knife. Knife. Why can I not find any of my knives?
The cops took them away, remember? During your last bender, you tried to kill Guy Fieri at PAC's fundraiser at Little Anthony's Diner?
Right. Well, there are many ways you can open a can, but only one way to open a can of whoop ass on Guy Fieri.
moment?
No, I am a goddamn professional. Welcome back. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a box of macaroni and you're gonna open it and you're gonna eat out of it like it is the most delicious thing you have ever put in your mouth.
Note to self, buy a can opener. Okay. Oh, yeah, great. Oh, just keeping some of those chef tips right in my brain. Happy birthday to Chef Renee. It's her birthday today. And I'm friends with a lot of these folks around town, including a lot of those fine, fine artists. Did you see all those people? That was the work from the U Arizona School of Art BFA students. And it's their virtual exhibition. They're not going to get a chance to have a big exhibition for their graduation. So we're giving them a virtual chance right now. We're going to be showing those throughout the show. So be sure to go check them out. And now we've got music. You've got art, comedy, music. That's what we want. And we partnered up with these fine people. You know them best. It's Club Congress TV. That's right. You're going to want to go hang out over at clubcongress.com later tonight and every single night, because that's what Hotel Congress is doing. They're taking care of business, putting on some fun music for us live and all this sort of thing all around town with all of our favorite people. And tonight, it's one of my favorite people. Why? It's Sean Louis. That's right, Sean Louis Dumas, I believe, en français. And he's going to be doing some fun stuff. I got to be in a music video of his that came out just this past summer. You can go check out his YouTube page and go check out some of the social stuff. And you can check him out in just a little bit, because we've got a game show coming up, a fine, fine game show hosted by my cousin, Frank Flowers. I'm very excited to introduce you to him. So why don't we go hang out? I'll stop rambling, all right? Because the most important thing is we got to play these things. They're exclusive tracks just for us from artists that perform on their weekly Club Congress TV show. You can catch that every single night at 9 p.m., like I said. And the best part is we're keeping these artists paid. Sean Louis, the check's in the mail. All right, we're keeping them paid in an environment that really need it because all their gigs got canceled. So let's throw it over to our good friend, Sean Louis. Sean, I love you. Take it away. Hit it.
What up, you guys? This song is actually called Get Over It. It's off my one of my singles for my new EP that just came out, Beauty in the Chaos. So enjoy.
7 a.m. and my heart is racing, baby. What you doing to me? Don't waste my time. I don't have much time today. 2 hours later, you arrive with my on your body. You try to hide, and you say goodbye with water eyes. Are you okay? How did we end up like this? 'Cause I can't get over it. 'Cause I can't get over it. Toss and turn until the end. 'Cause I can't get over it. 'Cause I can't get over it. 1 a.m. and my heart is destroyed. What you doing to me? I make mistake, but back give and take. Now you go on. But what if this heart flies into the sky where our feet fly, baby? And nightmares too high, and I realize even dark times I'm okay. How did we end up like this? 'Cause I can't get over it. 'Cause I can't get over it. Toss and turn until the end. 'Cause I can't get over it. 'Cause I can't get over it. Things aren't black and white. Swirl the road. We're swerving left and right. Hurt trips from the top. Hides what we know. Things aren't black and white. They swirl the road. we know. That's what we know. That's what we know. That's what we know. That's what we know.
Oh my God, wasn't that great? Oh, that's some of that Club Congress TV. That's Sean Louis. I love him. My goodness. So the way that we're paying some of these artists is, again, it's donations. So please, if you can, donate right now. The easiest way to donate, again, just text on in. Text the word GIVE to 520-253-7563. That's right, the word GIVE, that's what's gonna happen today. You're giving a lot, and we're doing a lot for you. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to earn it. We're going to earn it because I'm getting my whole family involved in this situation. My parents donated last week, and my cousin's waiting on the line because we've got a game show to get going. Just, are we ready for the game? We're hanging. Wait, let's go check in with the control room. Hang on, something's going on in the control room.
Malcolm, I told you to use the star wipe, not the fade. Listen to your director.
He was for a second.
Oh, Frank, hey. Things are going great here in the control room. And you know what, Frank? You're great. You're nailing it, man. You're nailing it. We love you. We love you. The whole city of Tucson loves you. Dollars are rolling in. Just fantastic. You keep up the good work. Hopefully the rest of us can catch up.
It's the little
Back
clear
to you,
bins,
Frank.
Talia. The ones right down there. The one down, those bins. Nope, above those. So it's those bins. Find me any cards. Are we, hello there? Hello, am I on? Hello? Well, I would know if I'm on, if I was, oh, is Sean Louis in the room? Hang on a second, I can't see a thing. There is the thing, there it is. Hang on a second. I'm just getting things together so that I can understand what's going on. That Josh is very good at this sort of thing. He's doing a fine, fine job. Oh, good. Is it me? Am I on here? Are we ready to rock and ready to have a game show? All right. Sounds good. I believe that we're ready to rock. Let's get ready because we've got a really big mini game show to get started with, and I'm super pumped to present it. My name, Frank Flowers here, cousin of my good BFF, Frank. I need playing cards. Get me regular playing cards. You can get me some playing cards, and I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Hang on. Don't go anywhere as we get set up because it's a really big mini game show. That's right. I've got my prize wheel ready to rock. And we've got a lot of fun contestants here for us here as well. We'll put that there. Well, the green ones will be hard to spot. Maybe we'll call those wild. So we've got tons of fun for you as I get ready and ready to rock. There we go. Hello there, sirs. Do I have guests ready in the control room? Do I have my guests? Go ahead and unmute yourself, boys. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Let's get rocking and rolling. We've got one Alex Kack, spelled K-A-C-K. Here he is. You might know him as hashtag Green Shirt Guy. He's a legend around the nation and known around the world, but we love him the most here in old Tucson. How you doing, Alex?
Happy to be here, Frank.
Good. That's the best. And also hit unmute, sir. Do we have another contestant? I believe his name is one Sean Louis. Sean Louis, go find that unmute button. I believe it's somewhere, but go find that thing. There he is. How are you doing, Sean Louis?
What's up? How you doing, man? Good seeing you.
I'm doing all right. I'm excited. Are you excited to maybe learn about some of you boys and, I don't know, have a fun game?
This should be the nightmare scenario we all dreamed about.
I know I am. Let's do it. First,
no one told me the rules.
We're going to go right to here, spin the wheel, and find out what game we're going to play because I've got tons of games and tons of fun. True or false? Sean Louis, this one's for you. True or false? All of your jeans are skinny jeans.
No, I have one big pair of jeans. They're I don't know if things called Jinko jeans. They were back in the early thousands. I rocked those. They're part of my boy band days. I still have them as.
I'm going to have to cut you off there. I'm afraid you are wrong. I've seen your build, sir. Every pair of jeans you've ever worn are skinny jeans. You are awarded no points. No
Okay.
points. Let's find out what Alex has to say. Sean Louis, real quick, why don't you tell us about that music video and some of that albums that we just heard about? Did you have a good time this summer making music?
I did, man. I was trying to video with partner with Razor USA.
Very good. He's a fantastic artist. You can tell. Let's find out true or false. This is for Alex. Alex, true or false? Green is your favorite color.
True.
Is that true?
That's true.
That's a true?
That's a true.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. Bah! We all know that you're just riding the hype. You're figuring it out. No, I know it's true. We're going to give him the points. Points for this man right on the board. Alex Cack. Very good. Alex, have you been enjoying your quarantine?
You know, I'm staying healthy. I'm washing my hands, and I'm
Wash those
bored
hands.
senseless.
Fantastic. Control room, can you hear them? Because I'm having trouble. If you unmute you, I might be able to react. Sounds good. Let's spin the wheel. Da, 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 da. Alex Cack is up 1 to Sean Louise 0. It's okay. I think you're going to do fine. All right. Let me look at which thing I've got here. All right. This right here and that. Sean Louis, which hand is it in?
The left hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the right hand. Ah, geez. It's delicious. If you're wondering what that was, it's a Cliff Bar. I haven't eaten all day. I've been preparing.
You gotta eat,
What
man.
type of cuisines have you been enjoying while you've been quarantined at home, Sean Louis?
Ramen noodle and hot dogs.
Oh, ramen noodle all mixed together in a big bowl, or do you like to switch it up?
More of a casserole kind of a diet, so different for sure. All of it in the one big bowl.
Ah, that's correct. Award the man a point. That is the way to eat ramen noodles and hot dogs. We're
I did it.
all tied up 1-1.
Yeah.
Let's go find out what's happening with Alex. Alex is on his way to find out something important. We've got all this fun and games here. I really greased the wheel this time. Up, hip, hop.
I think you're cheating. That's
Alex, it's time for rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready?
Is it 1, 2, 3 shoot, or are you one of those
Yes.
charlatans that goes 1, 2 shoot?
No,
Don't
1, 2,
press
3,
it
shoot.
out.
You ready?
All
try-
right.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Tie. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, shoot. It's a tie again. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Oh, Alex has gotten a point. He threw rock. I threw that. I didn't realize that neither one can see both sides of the screen. You got to switch as fast as you can. It's very exciting. That's going to award you a point. You're up to 2-1 against Sean Louis. Hey, Alex, who do you think's more famous, you or your mustache?
The mustache. Absolutely the mustache. It's the best decision I've ever made while intoxicated.
That's very true. As well. You are now awarded yet another point. Very good. Are you keeping track? Because I haven't been writing these down. I'm very busy on this.
I know I'm beating Sean Louis.
That's all you need to know. Very good. You just got another point for that. Well done. Way to answer a question correctly again. Sean Louis, how does that make you feel?
Low. Very low in the totem pole.
Very low on the totem pole? Don't feel that way. Now, you know what? I feel bad. There's a gratuitous point for you. Have another one. What did we
Thank you.
get? What number am I thinking of? Both of you go.
7.
8.5.
It was 7, Sean Louis. Well done. I think that ties us up. This is exciting. My goodness. Da, 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 da. How are we doing on time, control room? Are we still entertaining? Last question it is.
Here we go.
Looks like it's going to be odds evens. We're going to, am I holding up, since it's just me, guess odd or even?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Both of you.
Even.
I'm holding up fingers behind my back. Odd amount or even amount?
If he says even, I guess odds. There's only 2 options. 1, 2, equal.
No, you can go, and then we've got to go to, sudden death. I don't know. It just depends.
Sudden death sounds great.
Yeah, we're both doing evens. We're both doing evens.
You're both doing evens? Well, I'm sorry. It's odd. It's as odd as it gets. Nobody wins this week. What kind of a thing is this?
Hey,
Oh
hey, we're
my
still
goodness.
tied. We're still tied.
It
Yeah, we're
didn't
still
work
tied.
out. I'm sorry. No winners tonight. We haven't won. I feel bad.
I want to recount.
All right, hang on a second. What's my favorite color? Both of you.
Blue.
Periwinkle.
You're both correct. Why not? You both won for the week. Very
did it.
exciting. It's a shade of blue. Who cares? I'm a good guy. I can't help it. I felt bad. Both winners. Alex Cack, it's amazing. Sean Louis, he's the best. Make sure you go follow Sean Louis on all his social mediums. Alex Cack as well. I believe, why don't you shout out what those are? Alex, what's your social media?
It's literally just Alex Cack because no one else has that name.
Okay. That is correct. So now you actually have pull ahead even though the game's over. Sean Louis, what's yours again?
It's just SeanLoui. It's my first name, Sean Louis. Follow me on all social media, Spotify.
Just on a bunch of random stuff? Okay, that seems legit. Sounds good. Follow them there. Do all that stuff. Make sure you go follow Alex because we're going to be seeing him in a little bit because he's been watching a ton of movies, I believe. He's kind of stuck inside watching a ton of movies, but he's leaving it up to you to decide what movies he's watching. So go vote on Twitter at It's Just Alex Cack, I believe, and he's going to find out what movies he's watching all week long and then review them coming up a little later tonight. Alex, you excited for your first segment on THT TV?
You know, I can't wait. We've been running the movie polls for weeks. We had literally thousands of people voting in them every night, and I'm excited to let the people know what I think of the films that they made me watch.
Brilliance. That's right. I'm very excited. We've got experts from all around Tucson, celebrities, guests, nonsense, and fun. Let's throw it on back to some of this stuff because you know what? My head hurts. This light bulb's hot. Take it away. Back to you in the studio. Toot toot. We'll be back with more games next time, I think.
Hi, Tucson. COVID-19 virus is a very serious issue.
And I assure you, everyone in the restaurant industry here in Tucson takes it just as serious as you do.
It's a hard time, but we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
Estamos todos en esto juntos.
And we're all in this together.
We are a world-recognized city of gastronomy.
It's a food town.
Todos sabemos Tucson es una ciudad gastronómica.
We're a foodie town. We need your help. We need your support. It's more important than ever.
With everything that we're going through right now, we need to make sure that we support local and help out your family and our families survive and get through this together.
Our favorite thing to do is make delicious food for you.
Our family wants to feed your family. Tucson, you have your favorite restaurant.
We know you have your favorite restaurants.
You have your favorite restaurants. Call them up.
Every restaurant is trying to stay open, and we need your help. If you could just do takeout one time a week, it would make all the difference.
Take out once a week.
Once a week is all we ask. Una vez a la semana, vengan a visitarnos.
You miss us, we miss you.
Please, get takeout once a week.
Just support us by doing takeout once a week.
Pick something up, take it out, take it home.
We're trying to keep our staff employed. If you do takeout once a week, it will really help us.
It helps us to support our community, our businesses, and our staff.
It would really help us keep our employees working.
It also helps support the farmers, the brewers, the winemakers. It employs the drivers and everyone else who goes from there.
This Corona thing really sucks. I know you hate it, and we hate it just as much. Our dining rooms are empty. Your houses are going crazy. I'm sure you'll get sick of your own cooking pretty soon.
This is hard right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to help keep it open, keep it together, and support each other locally in our community and in Tucson to make sure that we all survive to get through this.
All of our restaurants need you.
It doesn't matter where you spend it.
It doesn't matter where you spend it.
No importa en dónde lo gastes, siempre que lo gastes en nuestros restaurantes locales de Tucson.
It doesn't matter where you spend it, as long as you spend it locally. We appreciate you.
Tucson, thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for coming out and continuing to give your support.
Cualquier cosa que hagas por nuestros negocios será muy agradecido.
Thank you for your support.
I know what we're going through right now is a really hard time, but we're all going to get through this together.
All of our restaurants need you.
Takeout, once a week. That's all we're asking.
This is all really affecting everyone that we know and we love. Please, help your community, share, like, spread the word. It's hurting everyone. Go out and help.
We love you, Tucson, and we miss you.
Delicious. Manja, manja. That's what you gotta do. You gotta try to get takeout every single week, at least once a week. That's how you're gonna support some of these businesses. I'm doing my part. I'm getting pizza 3 times a week. That's right. Alternating maybe 4 times a week, because you know why? I'm a hero. Pizza man. That's what they'll call me. All right. So we've got that going on. So make sure you support local restaurants, support all these businesses to get some of that takeout. And I believe some local brewers are also, delivering some of those sweet, sweet brews. So make sure you go support your local breweries as well, microbrews and all those sorts of things. So let's go check in on some of the fun stuff. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. There it is. I think you got to hit harder and slatter. There it is. Let's check in on the totals. In the last 24 hours, we've raised $415. That didn't work as well. Whatever, $415. Isn't that pretty great? $415. Keep the donations coming. You can go donate over at TucsonHelpingTucson.com. Go check out the Community Investment Corp. But also, we've got that text code for you. I got to scroll back up. Donate. Text in the word GIVE, G-I-V-E. That's right. To 520-253-7563. Very exciting to go doing all that. Make sure that you do that. And you can also help by purchasing things at small businesses. Why? There's a local business that I believe took care of us last week. They made an amazing shirt about keeping Tucson, hashtag keep Tucson together, right? Tucson together is the hashtag you're going to want to use. But they were going to send me a shirt, but they didn't have a time to do it. No one's around. I'm busy doing all this stuff. But I had an idea, and I think it's going to work just fine because you know what? Technology. So hang on, Josh. Hang on a second. Hang on. Wait a minute. We got this, that, and the other. And ha. Is this working or not? Because it doesn't look like it's working the same way I wanted it to work before. Wait. Hang on. You have to move back. I think get the focus. Hang on. I think I have to adjust my nipples. There we go. Now if I stand up, and then tuck my arm. Get back there. So then we go and then get out of the way. And then that's pretty good. There we go. And I stand like this, right? Aha! So you could own this shirt and look as relaxed as I am, and it'll be great. So order this shirt at I Love Where I Live. There you go. Pretty good shirt. I think that's enough. All right, let's turn this off. There we go. Oh, woo, that tickled. My goodness. Okay, boy. I sure do love comedy gold, and that certainly was some of that. So we're doing all these fun things. Make sure you go buy a T-shirt as I flicker in and out of existence. And maybe to give you a break from some of my yelling and rambling, considering that my cousin is just keeping up the same pace too. We have another great musical performance for you. Yes. Why don't I take it down a level? So as we said before, the community has taken one of the biggest hits during this crisis, and it's our performing creatives. Singer-songwriter Sophia Rankin and her brother Connor were supposed to perform with their band at a number of shows during this time, opening for Calexico over at the Tucson Folk Festival and opening at the Tucson Festival of Books, which was unfortunately canceled. That's like the WrestleMania of book events. I missed it too. All canceled. But they still remain in high spirits, and they've been performing live streams as often as they can. I checked one out last week, and then here they are this week. It's very exciting. Just stay put. I'm going to fix this while you go. Why don't you just go enjoy this song? Let's enjoy the song from Sophia Rankin and her brother Connor. Thanks, guys.
Hey there, Tucson Helping Tucson. I'm Sophia Rankin, and I'm here with my brother Connor Rankin, and we're going to play you my original song, Goodbye. a storm in the desert will help set me free. Goodbye, my loved ones. Goodbye, my pain. I wave away all the fog and rain. Goodbye, my father. Don't follow me. For a storm in the desert will help set me free. Time turns as I push aside the shattered old pieces my heart left behind. And I hope one day that my soul will be fine. As I stumble and try to walk this line. Oh, goodbye to all who sit here with me, and goodbye to those who are now history. Raise up your glass and I'll raise mine to you. The sweetness of sorrow brings love to us too. Ooh. I look to the sky, and though I'm on my own, I know the desert will always be home. The desert of Tucson will always be home.
Wasn't that nice? That was excellent. I love the music scene here in Tucson, and really, like, they really have been stepping up and doing a lot. Sophia, that was fantastic. We're going to talk Sophia in just a moment, my goodness, but I just got some news. We got some news. Yep, we're going to thank Deborah Hunley. Thank you, Deborah. And Katie Murphy, darling. Yes, Katie Murphy, darling, for texting some donations. Keep them coming. Which one of them might be Queen of the Hill? We're going to see who our highest bidder is, or I'm sorry, donor is, like next week or something like that. We might try and do it. Maybe we get some prizes for that. Who knows? But right now, I've got a very important person to talk to. She's waiting for me right now. Make sure you hit that unmute button, Sophia. And Sophia Rankin's going to be joining us as we have a chat. How are you doing?
I'm good, Frank. Thanks so much for having me. This is such an incredible thing that you guys are doing, creating, grants and funds for small businesses. It's amazing.
Okay, well, it's a great thing that you're doing. Again, I did stumble across your live stream. Also, your background is now better than mine. Now, but that was really nice. I really enjoyed, and I believe I caught something you were doing last week, just after the show, and did happen to share it. It was just
that's awesome. That's so awesome.
Heck
yeah, thanks for sharing it.
Well, it's a big deal, and I think that's what a lot of people really have to do. So, with that said, how long have you and your brother performed together?
Oh gosh, well, I've been playing on my own for about 6 years, and he started playing with me just over a year ago. He started with me last April. We just kind of threw him into it, and yeah, he's been here ever since.
That's awesome. Is he younger brother or older brother?
He's my younger brother, so I'm the boss. But
you're the boss. It's the same way with my sister. The reason I can draw is because my big sister used to draw, and I looked up to her. So
that's so sweet.
Oh yeah,
I think it's for him. It's just an excuse to get on stage.
Oh, that works too. Nepotism. It goes a long way, I hear. So
yes.
With that said, I've heard you've won some singing competitions recently. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, I went and they did the Tucson Desert Song Festival. And I went in and I took my song Goodbye, and I went on stage with like no hope that anything good would happen. And that won first place. So that was really cool and surprising. And I was like, okay, this song might be a good luck song. So the next year at the Stephen George Songwriting Festival at the Tucson Folk Festival, I went up and I sang that song along with my song Before I Get to One. And I also won first place for that, which was awesome. It's like, it sounds like bragging, which it kind of is, but it's also like, it was so cool just to do that. I've always loved the folk festival. It's where it got me started. So it was so cool that it kind of came full circle.
Heck yeah, you gotta love when things do that. Again, I remember you're supposed to brag. That's not bragging. It's called being confident. Give yourself the old Barry Horowitz, a little pat on the back. That's right. Because you got to do that. That's the reason you're being successful. And I mean, winning first place, and again, sounds like unbridled success. So pretty good. Keep on going with that.
Thank you.
Have you tried to get on any of these big television shows with any performances, things like that?
I have. I tried out for, oh my goodness, I tried out for The Voice twice, American Idol twice, and America's Got Talent. And I got callbacks for The Voice and America's Got Talent. But I only went a little the ways like in the preliminaries and then nothing much after that. But I mean, at the time I was devastated, but now it's like, I wouldn't have written the songs that I wrote during that time of rejection, but and I wouldn't have been able to finish college or finish things out. So it was actually really good timing that didn't happen for me, and it's helped me grow as an artist. So it's a win-lose, win-win kind of thing.
Oh, that's win-win. You got to have good perspective. That's just good perspective. Remember, It's not a straight line to get to our successes. It's a line that looks like that. Oh, and then there we are.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing, right? That's what I find. Keep on
100%.
winning. That's the thing you got to do. Keep on trying. Keep showing up. That's what counts. And you guys have been showing up all over the place. I see you live streaming nonstop. How often are you going to be doing that?
We're going to do this every Saturday at 6. Some days we'll be outside. So we've got some people that have actually shown up on the street, like a respectable distance apart, but they'll show up on the street and they'll just watch from across the street or like at the neighbor's house. And then we have a bunch of people that watch online. So we do it on YouTube as our main platform because that's where we get the best sound in the video. But we also do it through Instagram and through Facebook for those people that find it too inconvenient on YouTube. So we're all over the place, but every Saturday at 6 Arizona time.
Heck yeah. Tell us where we can find you on all those socials.
Oh, good. Here we go. Okay. So my Instagram is at Sophia and Music and with underscores. I think I might change it to make that easier, but and then my YouTube is Sophia Rankin. My Facebook is Sophia Rankin Music. I think there's a Twitter out there somewhere, and I think that's Sophia Rankin Music too. And then, my website is www.sophiarankin.com.
There you go. Just know her name, and then you're going to follow a legend. That's the spirit. I'm glad you keep popping up on my wall. They still call it a wall? My Facebook stream, whatever it is.
Sounds right
keep
to
popping
me.
up on all. Yeah, right. You keep popping up on all those. Keep on doing it. Keep on showing out because it's really impressive. And we are going to actually play another song from you coming up later at the end of the show. So everyone stick around. Look forward to that.
Cool.
And again, make sure you remember to watch Sophia next Saturday. It's a good way to start the night, and then you can watch me.
Exactly.
Probably a different amount of energy, but it's a good time.
Hey, that's talking about win-win right there. It's one to the next.
That's right. Win-win. You gotta love it. Thanks, Sophia. I appreciate it. Any shout outs for anybody?
Oh gosh. I just really want to say thank you to my family and like shout out to the band who can't be here with us because of quarantine and everything. But I mean, my brother's stuck with me. So shout out to him for putting up with me and still doing this. But I mean, my family really helps make this happen because everything's at home. So shout out to them and for everyone who's been watching and just participating. We support Tucson because Tucson supports us. So thank you for being there and we'll continue to be there for you.
That's as good as it gets. Thank you, Sophia. I love it. Thanks for being here for me. I need it so much. It's been great. That's great. We're going to have more from Sophia in just a little bit, but let me just make sure everything's working out. How's everything going over there, boys? Are we doing all right?
Nonsense! I told you to use the star wipe! Listen to your... Where are you going? Where are you going? My vision! Oh!
Okay, fellas. Sure, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe someone's just a little hangry. You know how it gets. Maybe they should order out at least once a week. So that being said, speaking of that, I believe that if there's one thing to talk about, we've got the best news. It's the best news. We've got some good news, and I hope that we do. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the best news is it's all about the work that the Community Investment Corp is doing to help small businesses. It's a really, really a big deal. There it is again. Really, really a big deal. So, and that's why we're supporting them, and all proceeds from Tucson Helping Tucson. Last week, I talked with Danny Nee, the executive director. It's exciting. So we've got the best news coming from him about how he's helping everyone by talking to me when I just woke up last Saturday morning before we started any of this stuff. Sorry for my breath. Let's check out what Danny Nee has to say. Thanks, me. Good morning. Yeah, it's your BFF right here again. It's early Saturday morning, and I'm not prepared, but luckily, I'm hanging out with a guy who's been very prepared for everything that we're dealing with these days. It's Mr. Danny Nee. Danny Nee, how are you doing today, sir? Good morning.
I am doing great, Frank. It's good to see you up this early.
Well, I'm not dressed for the job, but I'll tell you, I'm almost prepared. I have some coffee left. I'm almost out of it. But I was hoping maybe that you could hype me up because I really need to learn about what this is all about, because you're with Community Investment Corp and you're really taking charge of where all the money's going for a lot of the stuff that THT TV's doing, some other organizations in town. And you might have to explain this to me like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure.
And also, I've been doing this with people. You were on the other day. I got to listen to that on KVOI on 1030 The Voice with Zach Yenser. You talked all about this at length. You've been on a few interviews. We shared them over at THT TV on the old group. So go click those links. You can listen to Danny talk at length about everything going on. But I have a better idea since I don't have coffee. I'm not caffeinated. I got to get hype. Danny's going to get me a little hype by giving me information, and then I'm going to get us all hyped by reiterating that information to you in fine fashion. So let's get dressed to impress. Hang on a second. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. Danny's got that hat on. I got to get a little flashy, because the hype, it's coming. We got to learn about this Community Investment Corp and how the money's being used. Danny, take it away.
Thanks, Frank. Well, yeah, this is something to get hyped about. This is the community coming together to help in a really rough time, and we could focus on that. But instead, the way Tucson is, we're choosing to focus on how we can come together and support our local small businesses here.
Coming together, supporting local small businesses. Boom.
That is right. We'll raise it up a little bit here.
Oh, he's doing it already. Raising it up to the heavens. Yes. Small businesses. We're building the foundation. We're going to hold up the whole community.
That's right. So during this time, Frank, one of the things that, some of the estimates can be a little bit bleak. There's information out there that says the average small business has about 27 days cash on hand. Oh. And if this lasts for over 3 months, which is what it's looking like it will, we could lose as many as 50% of our small businesses. And if you're like me, I just can't imagine Tucson without half of our small businesses. I mean, they're the backbone to who we are and what we do. And so we are really just trying to rally not only the nonprofit community, but everybody here in Tucson to come to the aid of the small businesses. And one of the things I say, our frontline people, the people that are in the medical community, that are doing all this hard work, the people that are still working with the basic services that we have, they're heroes and they're sacrificing, but so are our small businesses.
You hear the man? He's talking about heroes. He's talking small business, volunteering in the community, nurses, doctors, everyone getting ready. And he's here to take care of them. That's right, Danny Nee, taking care of business. Keep going.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise some money. Right now, our organization has already committed $200,000 for emergency loan funds and for grants for small businesses. And we're trying to make just a bigger pie so we can help more people. And that's what Tucson Helping Tucson is all about.
Bigger piece of the pie, $200,000 already. That's right. That's not done. That's the beginning. That's where we're starting. Danny Nee's off and running. My goodness. Keep it raining. I gotta get more.
Well, and that's what we're looking for. We're not only looking for people to donate. Basically, what we're doing is we're doing loans. They are pay it back to pay it forward loans. These are, in the technical terms that nobody wants to hear, they're non-recourse loans. They're basically, we are just putting our faith in the small businesses that when they get back on their feet, that they will pay it back, pay back that loan so we can pay it forward to the next small business that we help. We're also hoping to potentially create an emergency loan fund for the future so that we don't have to do this work every time something comes up. So we have something that we can already tap into when we have an emergency like the one that we're facing right now, Frank.
There you go. Recurring currency, faith in the community. That's what it's all about. He's the glue that's keeping it together. It takes money to get things done. Danny's doling it out. Well, I should have put more cash in my wallet before that joke. Danny's doling it out. He's got it going. And the very idea that, yes, it's going and then going and then going again. People invest and then giving it back so that other businesses can keep going forward. Keeping things afloat, plugging every leak. That's the idea, and that's what the community's all about. You can't spell community without unity, and Danny Nee's getting it done. My God, here.
Frank, one of the things that's also exciting about what we're doing is we are providing some options through a couple of online platforms that we can actually crowdfund, where customers can actually invest in their favorite businesses. So if you don't have that money to necessarily donate, or you're donating to the food bank or some other basic service, we totally understand that. But you can actually loan your money to businesses. 0% interest loan through Kiva. There's a different type of loan through a place called WeFunder that it's about a 3% loan. They're a little bit bigger. So for some of those places that have really loyal followings, 5 Points Market, you ever eaten there, Frank?
Oh, I love it. The most. 5 points, not 1, not 2, not 3. 5 of them, they got it.
So they're going up on WeFunder in this next week, and they'll be looking for hopefully some of their loyal people. I'll take that money that you pulled out of your wallet at any point. For as low as $100, you can invest in that. So you're making a loan to 5 Points Market. And for as little as $25 through Kiva, you can make a loan. And so we have that in addition to being able to basically to donate now to create a revolving loan fund for grants and for this pay it back to pay it forward loan that we're doing.
That's brilliant. I mean, let me just put some of the hype aside. That's just good news right there. That's exciting to hear. But that's what's really important. I love the idea that you can take care of some of the businesses that you specifically love. Even in all this stuff, I was telling somebody so much money I got in my wallet, but I got a little scratch, and then I can't help myself, because you want to help people and your friends. Help to Friends Kickstarter donated $5 to the Surly Wench on their GoFundMe, because some people are doing what they can to get by. But the big thing that I'm trying to tell people is it's great to help your one local business, and that's great. Helping umbrella places that are like yours. I don't want to say Umbrella Corps. People think zombies like that because of those movies. But umbrella corporations that are actually taking care of a lot of businesses all at once is really a good way to help a lot. I think Startup Tucson's doing it like that. Even that's what we're doing is THT. We're trying to really, take care of us. And we're going to try and take care of 100 people all at once. And that's really important, because numbers are what's going to save the day. And that's how community works. You just got to get it all tied together.
And Frank, we have some of the best partners. Local First Arizona, we have Growth Partners Arizona. We have so many different places. The Metro Chamber is helping out with us.
First, the Metro Chamber, keep lifting them. I'm feeling the hype again.
That's right. We have a lot of groups that are getting behind this. And my friend Michael McDonald, he runs the community food bank. He said to me, this is a basic service crisis, but it is also an economic disaster, and we have to try to address both with our generosity. And he's somebody himself. He is committed to investing in businesses for us. He's already made that commitment. He's going to go up on our crowdfunded websites to basically put his own personal money towards this, because he understands that the food bank is doing one thing, and we're trying. as he would tell you, we're trying to keep people off the food bank lines. They're feeding them when they come, and we're trying to keep people working so that they don't have to use those services if they can help it. And that's really what we're up to today. And hopefully for the next few months that we're going to continue, we're going to stay at this. So I'm glad that you're hyped. I hope I can keep you hyped for months to come.
Yeah, hype for months, days and days. That's right. The weather report calls for clear skies, but it looks like you guys are here to make it rain. Woo! I'm hyped. I think the Community Investment Corp is going to do a lot. Keep it down. Keep it down. Who's going to sweep this place up? Ah, geez. I think that you guys are really doing a lot. You're really giving a lot of people a lot of just faith in what it is. And I think that's a big word that you said, because people are trying to scramble. They don't know where to go. There's a lot of GoFundMe's popping up. You don't know if you can trust everything. And that's the point, is that trust is what a lot of people I'm seeing struggle dealing with a little bit right now, because people are they don't know where to turn. Yep. And I found that you guys just keep popping up. You've got your history, you got your record. And you know, honestly, the thing we've got, I think, that counts the most, we got you. That's right, Dan. Mr. Dan Nee, there he is. Dan Nee to his friends, Daniel Legg is his full name. You had no idea, I'm sure. But he's helping a lot, you're doing a lot, and you're really doing more than most people in the community. I just keep seeing you pop up in interviews left and right, newspapers, all those things. We're going to share all these links over on the Tucson Helping Tucson page. And if you want to follow everything that Danny's doing, make sure you go follow him, go check out the website. What's the website, Danny?
The website, well, our website is cictucson.org, but there's also the most important website, which is TucsonHelpingTucson.com.
You know it. Hashtag Tucson together. That's right. And Danny's taking custody. I think we're going to be doing better. Sir, I really appreciate you taking the time with me and dealing with all of this. It's been pretty good. Remember, also, I like your hat. Buy your hats local, too. There you go. There you go. That's
Very
right.
nice.
But this was really fun, really great, and hopefully super informative for everybody out there. I feel like I'm ready to do an entire telethon. I'm hyped up. I better go change into a nicer suit. In fact, here, wait. Look, I got pennies in my pocket. In fact, look at this. I think I'm going to be dressed to impress tonight. There you go. Still works without the green screen. I'm super pumped. Let's get ready to get some money into the community, raise some funds, raise some spirits, raise a ruckus, and keep meeting friends, neighbors in the community, because that's what's going to make this whole thing work, is unity. Thanks, Dan.
Let me just ask you guys, how many of you out there, how's 2020 been with you guys? Okay, you don't have to answer that. That was a rhetorical question. Another thing that I hate or that I dislike about 2020 is that FaceTime. I can't stand FaceTime. Now everybody's FaceTiming everywhere. I'm like, look, you call me or you come see me. I can't do both. I can't do both. And especially when you get that unexpected FaceTime call, the one you wasn't really prepared for, that FaceTime call where, you're not FaceTime ready, you just chilling on the couch, butt naked, and you get this call that you wasn't expecting. Now I have to debate with myself, should I answer this call to somebody that I really don't want to talk to? And then when you get on the call, or when you really try to talk to this person, you can't even use the excuse to say, oh, something just came up, I gotta go, because then they'll say, man, where you gotta go? We all quarantined, you ain't gotta go nowhere, what you got to do? So you have to really sit there and talk to these people, and I can't roll my eyes, while they talking about something that I'm not interested in, because they can see me. I can't hold the phone away from my face and use gestures person talking to you more. I can't do that because they're looking at me right in my face, and I'm like just looking at them too, and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
So what I do is I just do just a straight face blank stare. You know, I'm looking, I'm hearing them, but I'm not really there. Or sometimes what I like to do is that I like to pretend that the FaceTime has a bad connection, and I just like stop in mid.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Comedy Gold. Look at that. Monty Benjamin. He's a proud, clean comic, former Battle of the Roast Room world champion, and a third thing. Monty Benjamin's great. I love that man a lot. So right now we got some shout outs, some big time shout outs. Thanks, Joanne Schlott, for a text donation. Remember to text the word give to that number I said. I'm not going to go look for again. And props to Daniel Goers and Sarah Price, who just gave $100, and they don't know what this means, but you know what this means? This means big money! Big money! Kaboom! There it is. Some big money donations. That's the stuff. How exciting for that. So we have big money donation coming in from those two. And you know what's great about those two that I love the most? It's them. I'm hashtag ordained. I married those two. What a great time. I love this town. It's the best. So right now, since we're all dealing with what we're dealing with, we want to do an educational part of the show. So I have an educational part of the show that I like to present. And this week, since we have so many homeschool teachers now, brand new homeschool teachers, I figured I would teach you something. It's called New Math. It's like New Coke, but it's math. You know, just as disappointing. What? Something's going wrong. Hang on a second. What is going on around? Can we go? Are you guys all right? What's going on over there?
Everything's great, Frank. Back to you.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm sure we'll be just fine. The quarantine gets to a few of us. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to write someone a letter. That's fine. All right, let's move on. We've got friends waiting, friends here, and friends all around. And I've got friends that I like to hang around all the time. I used to do it every single Wednesday, and now I'm going to hang out with them right now here on a live stream. It's THT TV. Hang out with the fine, fine folks over at the beautiful Hotel McCoy. Where's my sweet, sweet background for the beautiful Hotel McCoy? I know I have one somewhere. We'll leave it at this. Hey, Nicole, are you there? Hey, there's Brandon. How's it going?
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys feeling? How are you holding up, sir?
Doing great, you know.
Heck yeah.
Good vibes
That's
all
good.
the time.
Nicole, are you there? How are you doing?
Nicole!
Hi, the whole family's there. Oh, good point. Wait a second. I look ridiculous. Hang on a second. Hang on. I don't want to look absurd. So we've got you guys hanging out. I look a lot better right now. And we got you guys helping out a lot because you've been one of the sponsors doing some fun stuff around town, certainly helping local artists. I believe if I wanted to now, I could go live at the beautiful Hotel McCoy. So
you should do it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Miss you.
Tell me
Best
a little bit about
resident
that,
ever.
Nicole.
So I think that the whole theme of this quarantine as a business is learning how to pivot. Thanks. And so we have a bunch of empty rooms because no one's traveling right now. And so we got together with all of our investors and we just figured out that we have 21. Okay, be quiet. We have 21 rooms that we could turn into studio apartments. And so we lowered the monthly rate down to $8.95 and then are offering artists, hospitality employees, nonprofit employees, and then we just added medical workers who have been furloughed. There's a lot of people who are working in elective surgery that no longer have jobs. So basically anyone who's been laid off and can no longer afford their rent or the financial burden and needs a place to kind of lay their head for a little bit that's safe. We have 21 of those units available and you can get a rate assistant grant that's anywhere from 10 to 40%. So it gets you in there anywhere from $400 to $800 a month with all utilities, Wi-Fi, cable, and free breakfast.
Oh, I love the free breakfast. I love the oatmeal buffet, I believe it's right. Yeah. It's fantastic. That's fantastic. The idea that you all live together. What, like, you do realize that's like my dream situation in a way. Like, what a creative commune you can kind of create right there. Right?
We have some really cool people staying there. Like, we have someone who builds. That's right. We have someone who builds sets for. He was on tour with a bunch of really rad musicians, and he builds like the construction of concert tours. We have a seamstress. We have a massage therapist. All sorts of really cool people right now. It's a neat vibe.
Heck yeah.
We
That's
need a
amazing.
comedian. We need a comedian.
Wow, that's amazing. That's fantastic. I've met some interesting folks staying there. One of the more interesting folks I've ever met while hanging out there is this young man named Brandon. Brandon, how are you
Hello.
doing, sir?
You know, I can't complain. Things might be crazy, but we're keeping the vibe up and having a good time. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters, right? We're taking care of each other. I'll tell you,
Yep.
both your status updates keep me a little bit sane. It's some of the way it is. It does feel like you do get to hang out. I've changed my relationship with Facebook a lot because of how much I've been able to enjoy some of my friends, and then commenting and actually having a bit more conversations now because that's what we're limited to.
I'm
You know,
gonna be watching the show. If you need me, then I'm gonna go too.
No, I got you. Go on.
What?
Yeah, Brandon, go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that. No, she's so cute. I can't even. Well, you know, I'm always looking for silver linings. And one of my favorite silver linings is that right now, creativity is all over the place. We're seeing so much creativity in the best way, and it just puts a smile on your face. And as long as you're looking for those silver linings and you're getting creative and making the most of your time, it's just a good way to be.
No, it's the truth.
Gotta have
That's
fun.
what we're doing a lot. Obviously, uniting creativity, all that fun stuff. I mean, speaking of that, because while you were, you're at the Hotel McCoy, the beautiful Hotel McCoy, and you have a lot of art there. There's a lot of art that can be purchased. There's a lot of art all around. And it really also reminds me of, where's that thing I'm looking for? Yes, there it is. One of my favorite photos that has ever happened there. It's a photo of us. There we are. Why, I've never looked better. Facebook suggested that you tag your husband in there, and then tag me, because look at that handsome devil. That's obviously me. I look very attractive.
I mean, we have multiple monuments to you at the hotel. You're an installation. I mean, nobody can deny that.
I appreciate it. And I'll tell you what, I'm almost done sculpting that installation. I'll have it done by the end of the quarantine. We'll install it. It's a big fountain. It's going to go right in the front.
Oh my God,
excited.
I can't wait. It's going to be glorious.
Nicole, so tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing for us, because I believe we've got some sort of giveaway.
Yeah, we're giving away a staycation. Brandon actually has some cool news too about that. We're just really, I mean, this too shall pass. I actually, funny story, have that tattooed on my back. It was a bad drunken MySpace tattoo shop I found at 3 a.m, but it's working now, because this too shall pass. This isn't forever, and soon we'll be doing a lot of cool things like taking staycations. So that's why we decided to give one away.
Heck yeah, I love that. Also, the fun thing about that is that everyone gets a free drink when they do. I could make it rain these coins right now. I want to do it. Everyone gets a free drink, which I love. That's how you welcome a guest on in. So,
And
Brandon, tell me a
local.
little bit more. All local brews,
that's my
too,
favorite
right?
part. The local beer, the local wine, the local art. And that's what's so incredible about this community. It's such a beautiful, creative, colorful city. And I mean, you just get to see people come together in this wonderful, creative and artistic way. It creates a really cool vibe. Everybody's just super comfortable. And I mean, there's really no better place to just kick your heels up, have a drink, and relax.
Heck yeah. And that's the goal. So we've got a big fun staycation or vacation, I believe, coming this summer, submitted to people that donated, people that submitted content, right? And some of the people who have RSVP'd through the Facebook event. Remember, no purchase necessary. Just go sign up and do all that fun stuff. And I've got a whole list of people that have done that. So as the tradition continues here with the beautiful Hotel McCoy, I've got a list of names and a bunch of bingo balls. So let me find out who the big winner is. Let's see it. There we go. It looks like it's I-27. Oh, wait, I have it written down. I-27. Let me look at my list. Hang on a second. I-27 is... Do I get to play? Oh. The heck with it. It's Bill Hutchinson!
Get it, Bill.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Bill Hutchison, you have won a beautiful staycation at the beautiful Hotel McCoy. 2-night stay. Remember, free breakfast. You get to see Brandy, you get to see Nicole, maybe play some games. I still think they're doing bingo down there. It's so much fun, and there's so many live performances, things like that. And they've got a pool. That's all that matters in the summer in Tucson. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for donating that. Congratulations to Mr. Bill Hutchison, who's won that fine prize. I'm sure someone will be contacting you via carrier pigeon or smoke signal, however we're doing things, or Zoom. Seems very popular. Brandon, thanks so much. Nicole, thank you. Brandon, I want to thank you for one other thing. Last week, you wrote the best comment, and Tom Heath was moved to tears.
Oh, what did I do?
$2. How much did you have in that checking account at the moment for a moment?
$2.03.
$2.03.
Total baller, you know it.
Thank you. What an amazing story, and I'll tell you. Let me add to that fund. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. You're the best. Like, that's one of the best things I've ever seen.
Well, Frank, you are the best, though. You are the best. And, honestly, this community is the best. We freaking love Tucson. But, I'll tell you what, too. Like, we're doing another, really cool thing. If you guys want to come down and enjoy the hotel, book in April and use the code Brighter Future. And you can get half off any stay in 2020.
And you get, what do you get for it?
Half off. 50% off in 2020. I mean, come on, get your staycation on.
That's amazing.
We're
half
waiting for
off
you.
Dance off. That's fantastic. Well done.
Yep.
Half off your book in April? These people are heroes.
Woo!
Give me that code one more time, and we're going to get it in the comments section. Joel, get it in the comments section. What's that code?
The code is Brighter Future. Let me double check on that, too. I'm pretty sure it is.
Brighter Future. Brighter future it is. I think we've all got a brighter future, hopefully.
Where is that?
It's just Bright Future.
Bright. There we go. That's my bad.
Bright
future. The future is
Good.
so bright. Oh, so bright.
That's right. You got to do that. That's the spirit. I love it the most. The future's so bright at the beautiful Hotel McCoy. You can see clearly now, once this is all done and gone, that that's the place to go hang out, have some fun, get together with some of your favorite Tucson fans and friends, and, knock back a local brew and maybe stay the night. That's the spirit. Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate it. Nicole, one more thing. You're the best as well. Thank you so much. And adorable. I love it the most. Look at that. So good. So good. You got to get that Hotel McCoy love going, right? Get that Hotel McCoy love going. Woohoo! My favorite thing that, Nicole, if I was going to tell you one thing, it was this. You asked what your title was going to be on the Tucson Helping Tucson thank you page as we get all the people on the group. It was going to be Nicole has copper upper nose. Your profile picture's the best. I love that one.
Say bye, Frank. Bye, Brandon.
Thank you so much. Bye, ladies. I'll talk to you soon.
Frank.
Have a good time. I'll see
Bye,
you
Nicole.
sooner. Bye, Brandon. Take it easy.
Bye, kids.
Love hanging out with friends. My goodness. Woo. So that's going to do that. We're going to check in with some of them. We've got more contests and things probably coming up, and probably more things from some of our other sponsors. Again, congratulations to Mr. Bill Hutchison. You'll be hearing from some of these folks soon. Let's move on to our next segment. Woo! Get these out of the way. Our next segment involves a young man that we were hanging out with just a moment ago. Let's put on my star-studded hat indeed for this star-studded young man. Why, you remember Alex Cack from earlier, yes. Well, he's been spending his quarantine watching his entire DVD collection. He's included having this big Twitter following that's voting on what movies he's going to watch. We saw that happening, and then we decided to get old green shirt guy to review some of these films that he watched throughout the week. So we've got that coming up. And if you want to go participate and see what he's laughing at this week, then you can follow him at Alex_Cack. And let's see what he thought of what you made him watch. This is Alex Cack's Cinema Classics.
Oh! Pardon me. You just caught me engaging in one of my favorite activities. But you know, when I'm not nose deep in an old leather book, I like to spend my time reading about, watching, and critiquing fine artistic film. And today, I'd like to discuss a film that is dear to my heart, and I hope soon near to your screen. That film, of course, is Monkey Bone. Now, to truly understand Monkey Bone, it's important to note that it is a film from 2001. Some have even said the greatest film of the year 2001. It has an ensemble cast led by the universally acclaimed sex symbol Brendan Fraser and Chris Kattan in what appears to be corpse makeup. Monkey Bone came out in a very different time than our own. We were not all stuck in our homes, and we were not so afraid. This fearless piece of filmmaking was designed to teach humanity how to achieve true glory. And that is really the point of Monkey Bone. The plot is not what you need to understand about Monkey Bone. Although for the sake of this review, I should probably explain it. You see, in this film, mild-mannered cartoonist Stu Miley falls deeply into a coma and awakens in a nightmarish hellscape populated by kind of CGI, kind of claymation, horny animal monsters. One of them, a Lothario monkey of his own creation, goes back to the mortal plane and inhabits and possesses his body. He also begins to dress like a weird dude that spent his time playing RuneScape going to a nightclub for the first time. It is at this point that Stu Miley must overcome insurmountable odds through sheer will and human determination to return himself to the mortal plane and possess the festering corpse of Chris Kattan. Monkey Bone shows truly that the things that make human life worth living are also terrifying. Pursuing your dreams is always a risk and is always scary. Much like the nightmare plane that Stu finds himself inhabiting. It also shows us that there are some things that are worth fighting for. Stu returns not to achieve greatness as a cartoonist, but to protect the woman he loves. Played, of course, by Bridget Fonda, who is a person you may remember as having a career. This film actually holds a special place in my heart. It's surprisingly and shockingly good for being something that I literally can't even find the runtime on it. I don't think they wanted you to know how long you would be sitting there if you went and purchased this and sat down to watch it. And I can't imagine what it was like seeing it in the theater. I missed out on that opportunity myself. Monkey Bone is available on DVD. I assume VHS, because again, it came out in 2001. It is not available to be streamed on any of the major streaming services because a film the caliber of Monkey Bone is not something you give away for free with a $5.99 subscription. It is something you make somebody pay $3 for. So please, go and find this film. I highly recommend 2001's Monkey Bone. Again, starring two people you
Is
have
this
not
to the
followed.
30-second bumper? Ooh la la. That's some fine, fine movies right there. And I believe some more of that fine art. Alex Kack's Cinema Classics shall return again. How fantastic. My word. I love some of that. Okay, is that happening? Oh, good. Let me get my hat because I've got another thing right here. That's excellent. I've got someone to meet, someone else to talk about, and someone else to shout about because they've been making a big deal around town for everyone in the community, just like me, especially me. Why, have you heard about Tucson Shops Tucson? It's a great new community initiative led by Startup Tucson, my heroes. And joining us live is Miss Liz Pocock, the CEO of Startup Tucson. Let's play her on in. There you go. Oh, get it. Oh, there it is. Liz, how's it going? That's the spirit. Liz, how are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm having a tough time hearing Liz. Let me unmute that. Let me fix this, that, get her going. Liz, thank you so much for creating that initiative that you made, all that stuff with Tucson Shopping Tucson, or Tucson Shops Tucson. You've got to tell me a little bit more about it, even though I'm pretty sure I know some of it because I was so excited when I saw this post.
Sure, Frank. Can you hear me now? All
Yes.
good? All right. So hi, guys. Welcome. And we're so excited to be here tonight, coming to you from our virtual office. So let me tell you a little bit about Tucson Shops Tucson. So Tucson Shops Tucson is our new platform, online marketplace, one-stop location where you can buy from all your favorite vendors here in town, including you, Frank. You have something up on the platform that I hope that you're going to tell everybody about. And so really the goal with the platform was we've seen all these resources come out for our community that are really great ways to support our local restaurants, doing takeout once a week. We saw that video earlier tonight. But we were really missing a place where we could all come together and kind of shop from our favorite local entrepreneurs. So we created this platform. You can go on TucsonShopsTucson.com and you can kind of browse around in a bunch of our favorite categories. We have stuff like gifts for desert lovers, experiences, stuff for moms, dads, and kiddos, self-care, home goods, and besties and bros. And you can kind of look around there and then it'll take you to the website of that vendor and that entrepreneur, and you can help support them through this time.
That's amazing. I'm super excited. I saw it. Some people are definitely offering like different like coupon codes if you go through them, which is cool. It's a good way to, again, the thing I was talking about with Danny, like help the umbrella companies that are helping like 100 companies at once. By helping them, we really get to help a lot. And you guys have really stepped up and helped so many people so quick. I really was so impressed to see how fast it rolled out. How many businesses have been submitted already?
We have about 70 vendors on the platform right now. So we're super excited with everybody. We've had more over the weekend. We just launched Thursday, and since Thursday, we've had about 30 more submit. So we're going to be adding stuff to that platform constantly and getting new things up there. Some of the ones we're super excited about. I hope that you will tell them about yours, Frank, but we've got Nicole has some stuff up there from Hotel McCoy. She has this really cool experience where you can book now for a summer stay or a fall stay, and it includes, some of your craft beverages. You can stay by the pool. You can, have some cool snacks, and it's kind of all in this nice little package. The goal is really like, you're going to have to buy these gifts anyways, whether it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, Christmas, all these things that we're doing. Go ahead and support your local businesses now through this kind of trying time, and get out there and shop local. And so some other stuff we're excited about. We've got Alan from Arizona Baking Company. Have you had those cookies, Frank? Yes, delicious. Ben from Forbes Meat Co. has some really cool grilling packages on there. Why I Love Where I Live. This is Tucson. Page a Day Math for any of those parents that are trying to help their kids kind of get through like doing math tutorials right now. Janice put up a really cool package. Lauren from Sigfus, we got our Sigfus earrings on. She's got some stuff on the platform. Tucson Improv Movement has some writing classes on there. So we've got all sorts of really great things on there. And we just really are encouraging everyone to kind of go check it out and see what you can do to support local right now.
Heck yeah, that's some good company on there with. I appreciate it. All right, Liz, don't twist my arm to promote myself. I don't know.
You got to do it, Frank.
Right? That's the spirit. You're helping everybody else. Remember, I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever. And I like to teach kids how to draw comic strips and cartoons. So if you go over to Tucson Shops Tucson, you can see some on my website for the comic book mobile, and go check out some of what I'm doing as I do fun videos and make a bunch of nonsense and entertain kids and do all this fun stuff because, from time to time, I'm pretty funny. I don't know. It happens every now and again, right? I think so. I mean, it's not the end of the world yet. We're doing all right. We're just living in Tucson, having a blast. We'll be doing everything is fine. So that's what I want to do, is just have some fun on the internet, teaching kids, doing all that stuff. So I really appreciate you helping me out and promoting. Again, Startup Tucson means a lot to me, and I'll just tell the world all about it. Startup Tucson is the reason that the comic book mobile might even exist. I took my pivot back in the day when I owned a gallery, and then took their startup business class called Thrive. And guess what? It turned into a pitch competition, and guess what? Your boy won the whole thing. So Thrive, which you can see here, is not a very good shirt to show because it's green. It's a green shirt, but it's got a good message. And the message is, I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I will thrive. And one Michael Jordan said that. That's right. So Startup Tucson's the best. Don't ever forget. All right, there we go. Fun. But don't ever forget, and thank you so much for never forgetting about me, Liz. I really appreciate it. But now let me give you a little toot toot, because what is the major award that you won just a small while ago?
Aw, thanks, Frank. I won a Women of Influence Award in the Rising Star category. That's very sweet of you to remember. It was a really great honor among so many other amazing women in our community. I'm so happy to do basically my dream job. I get to help people like Frank and Nicole all day, every day, and really trying to think of new ways to really support our businesses. So one of the things that I'd love anybody watching to know is that Startup Tucson is here to support you right now. So whether you've had a business and you're going through a pivot right now and you need to think of new ways to do that, or you've always wanted to start a business and now you're finding yourself with some free time, we are here to kind of help you learn that process. We offer all sorts of educational programming, free or very inexpensive. We have Startup Labs, which we run once a month. We're bringing those on twice a month now, and we've converted those to online. So our next one is this coming Monday. You can visit startuptucson.com to learn more about that, and we'll do another one in 2 weeks. A really great place to learn how to get going. And we have all sorts of great mentors that are in our network that are really there to help you all the way along your process. So we're happy to work with people like Danny at CIC and all this Tucson Helping Tucson. These projects are so important for our community, and the small businesses that we work with and the entrepreneurs we work with every day really do make Tucson the place that we love to live.
It's true. You couldn't have said it any better. And remember, I'm not some sort of paid spokesman. Startup Tucson really changed my whole life. It was the best thing that I ever did because I'm a creative guy, right? Art guy. One right brain, left brain, I don't know, whichever one it is. And then you go there, you get some help to learn the business side of your brain and get some help when you're struggling, trying to get to the next level. And Startup Tucson really was one of the best things I've ever experienced. I can't thank you enough, everyone that was involved. It really is the best. It's a good community, the startup community, much like anything else. It's fun to meet entrepreneurs. It's fun to meet your neighbors, small business folks, and people that you can really, meet that take you to the next level. And that's the truth. You really did help me level up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Aww.
Thanks for making that virtual
Thanks,
store.
Frank. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It really does.
Yeah, now more than ever is a great time with programs like Danny was talking about earlier. The Kiva program and the WeFunder program are really, really cool programs that are coming online for our community. Now, as you're trying to look for capital, your friends can really help you do that. And that's something that we've never been able to do before. And so we're super, super excited to be partnered with them on some of these projects and really, really happy to support people like you, Frank. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Say hi to the husband. I did an animated voiceover for a commercial for him. It's the 5-step mixing system 1000. It's very
You
exciting.
did. And Frank, this room that I'm actually in, my virtual background, is actually the studio that you did that commercial in.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love it. Yay. You know what it is? Synergy. That's that friendship. Thank you so much. My goodness. All right. Go check out TucsonShopsTucson.com. You'll get everything updated and keep track of everything going on. I'm sure they're adding new listings all the time. Thank you so much, Liz. Let's check back in the control room one last time. I mean, I don't know how anyone isn't moved after something like that. Guys, are you better?
To who?
really do love when a workplace can really just work something out. Those guys, you know, it's good that they really did do that. I've been watching their on again, off again relationships go back and forth for a while. I'm glad they finally got to where they needed to be. I love Jim and Pam. What was going on in the control room? I don't even know. All right, well, we'll get to that. I'm sure those guys did great. It brought a tear to my eye. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Josh. You are obviously a god among media men. And again, Malcolm, well done. You're the best. Keep it going. We're going to see more from them probably next week and keep on developing what we got going on as we meet more workplace friends in this entire situation. Remember, it's a tough situation, but remember, it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. We'll get through it all, and we're going to get through it together because we've got a lot of fun people that have been taking care of us here in Tucson. And that's going to be these people right here. Let's recognize them. It's the Tucson Metro Chamber, Local First Arizona. Mike Peel, what's the deal? Community Investment Corp's hanging out. Tom Heath, Nova Home Loans, there he is. Law offices of Lazarus and Sylvan. Brink Media, Vantage West, the Southern Arizona Leadership Council, TEP, keeping these lights on me. We've got the Tucson Industrial Development Authority, Cox Hotel Congress, the Rue Events, ROUX, all Francais, Why I Love Where I Live, and don't forget your BFF, the Comic Book Mobile. That's right. I think we had a good show. What a good time. We want more of you to send donations. We want more of you to send content because we've got a big call to action, and that gets you in these contests, right? Contests, yeah, for the Hotel McCoy stays, other gifts that we're going to come up with over the next few weeks. If you submit content, if you provide anything, maybe even if you give like a dozen shares, count them up and prove it, we might enter you in this competition where you get to get some fun stuff from us, from some of these sponsors. I'm super pumped to do it. And one of the things that we've got going on is that we've got Quarantine Life. Some of our friends have been sending us pictures and images, as well as some other videos about Quarantine Life and how they've been handling, whether it's the COVID fashions, whether it's their home offices or their newest coworker, their pets. So we're going to see some of those as you go to our Facebook page. That's Tucson Helping Tucson. Go to the Facebook page, submit things there. Go to the Facebook group, ask to join. One of us will let you in, I'm sure. And then post stuff there. I'm posting positive posts there every day. So I'm super pumped to get that going. I'm super pumped to show you some other things. So as you can see, this place that I'm hanging out in here is really fun. It's my home studio that I had to put together, but I've always been kind of prepared for this weird opportunity where I threw out a lot of stuff that I have. I took a stand against couches a while ago because people have been sitting home too much. Now we're trapped, and I kind of miss my couch. But you know what I did with the space? I turned it into a big studio, and on all four sides of it, I've got something to do, as well as some of the other parts of the house. So I'm going to show you that as we present one of the first things that we're going to be doing it every week. Send on in. It's Quarantine Cribs coming on up on THT TV 2-2.
Living that quarantine life.
Call me changing. Hang on a second. I'm not ready for the next bit. One of the things that we've got going on here is we've got a huge call to action for many, many things over at the Facebook page. One of them being a call to action for Tucson Cribs. That's right. We're all quarantined and stuck inside, so we kind of want to see what your digs are like. Why not? I don't know why everyone's having such a problem being stuck inside, but I live in kind of a fun house. It really is. I mean, don't be fooled by what's behind me. That is not a big wall of action figures there on the south wall. No, that's a green screen. I keep those on the north wall. They're over there, of course. There they are. That's the stuff. That's the spirit. In fact, here, hang on a second. Let me give you a closer look. Talia, take this phone, Talia.
Give it to me.
Oh, thanks, Talia. I recommend getting your quarantine buddy or your old friend a selfie stick to do a Cribs video. It's really cool. So you can see what I've got going on here. It's a big green screen. And there's my set that I built. That part right there. It's fantastic. But one of the best things about this room is that Talia, go that way. Let's Talia, come over here and go this way. It's just a good old-fashioned talk show with a curtain, and I've always got a desk ready. It's in 2D, so it's compact and easy to bring anywhere. All right, come here, see what's in this room. Yeah! Jeez! Well, all right, I got a lot of fun stuff in here, but what I really like to do here the most is, obviously, you see, I love toys, I love action figures, I love tiny muscular men. But the thing that I love the most is some of us action figure collectors, we do sometimes keep them in the package, right? So what I like to do is obviously, you know, think and just take a trip down memory lane, because my favorite thing used to be going to Toys R Us. I would just look at the toys. And sometimes I come in here at night and I just stand here and think. Just think to myself. Oh, let's go check out the gym! This is my gym area where I like to get my pump on, because since we can't go outside, you got to take care of yourself, right? So every once in a while, I come in here and I beat the meat. That's right. Tell you, don't give me that look here. That's a big steak. That's what you got to do. What'd you say? I've got a few other things to show you in this house. I got to actually go first, though, pay a visit to my landlord. Hang on a second. Sorry, Mr. Mangold. I'm just a little light this month. It's been tough. I lost all my gigs, Mr. Mangold. This is all I know it's only $1. It has sentimental value. It was my first $1, Mr. Mangold. I'll just leave it here. I'm going to wash your car, Mr. Mangold. I'm sorry. I'm washing the car. I'll go do that. Please. Mangold. Thank you, Mr. Mangold. One last thing before I go wash Mangold's comic book mobile. I'll just show you this. Look, I had a Tucson Army Man figure of me. This is the big one. But you can see what this is. This is all these toys on a shelf, right? And then me. And then there's shelves on this shelf of toys. And they've got tinier muscular men. And on that shelf is another shelf with stuff on it. So do your own cribs video. Show us how fun your house is. Or maybe we put it on this whole shindig. So thanks for hanging out. Send all that stuff to THT@brink.com. You may have noticed I didn't show you a bed, but that's because I sleep in the yard. It's a replica of Snoopy's house. Yes. I'm gonna wash this Mangold. There we go. It's so dark. Bye. Hang on a second. Are you okay? Yeah. Woo, woo. You're all invited over whenever you want. That's the best. What'd you think of that place? Pretty sweet digs, right? I think I did. What do you think of this background? Pretty sweet digs, right? That's right. It's viewers like you that are helping all of this happen. Take that, PBS. I have a PBS tattoo. I'm actually really close to them. But I think we did a good job here today. We're going to give you some of those totals. We'll report them, I think, tomorrow, perhaps on the Facebook page. Go follow us over on Facebook at Tucson Helping Tucson, as well as the Facebook group. Remember, hashtag Keep Tucson Together. Or hashtag Tucson Together. I just put the word keep in front of it all the time. But that's what's been the best thing going. Give us all your fun submissions. Thank all of our fun sponsors. This is really one of the best things that I've ever been a part of. I really love talking to all these fine folks and friends in the community. Really reach out if you want to get involved. We're looking for fun content because remember, laughter is the best medicine. Boy, it's the truth. So one last time, make sure you go hit up Gronk, right? Go hit up Gronk at Rob Gronkowski, I believe, and make sure you ask him to get involved and keep it high. He's a 24/7 champion, so he's on alert. So we've got that. We've got one more thing to give you after I just say this. Thank you so much. All right. Tucson, it's your BFF, your best Frank forever. I'm saying it one more time. The Prince of Promotion, the King of Commotion, your Master of Ceremonies, and the Ambassador of Entertainment of THT TV. Let's go hang out with Sophia Rankin one last time, and we'll see you next week. And don't forget to go to clubcongress.com after this at 9 o'clock and keep your night rocking, treating you right every Saturday night. I love you the most. Mwah. Bye.
I can't control the conversation. I am a victim to temptation. Oh, I see a path I wanna follow. Oh, what's there to lose if I go? So little talk about the way you wanna be. There isn't substance in the way you look at me. So I go off on my own way. And to you, it's just another day. Don't even know how I pursue this. Don't trust a gun like my